Bonnie Irwin, My Cultural Background, a digital story. My name is Bonnie Irwin and I'm 26 years old. I'm the same as my peers in that we are all educators. While my peers and I definitely have things in common like our love of teaching, I'm a unique individual, as is everyone else. God created me to be my own person. He knew me before I knew the world, and He knew the path He had laid out for me. I'm silly through and through, and I always have been. I love to sing, play the guitar, bake, and spend time with my friends and family. My parents have been married for 36 years. They were both born and raised in Mississippi. My dad was born in Tupelo, Mississippi in 1958 and is the youngest of 3 siblings, 2 boys and a girl. My mom was born in Mathiston, Mississippi in 1960 and is the middle child of 3 siblings, 2 girls and a boy. My parents met at my mom's church home, First Baptist of Mathiston, Mississippi, while my dad was attending Wood Junior College. They were married in 1979 while they were both attending Wood Junior College. I am one of 3 children. I'm the middle child and the only girl. Being the only girl benefited me in a way because the classic middle child syndrome was kind of canceled out. I was daddy's little girl and mommy's shopping buddy. My brothers and I were born in Metairie, Louisiana, but raised a little all over the place. We were raised as Christians, mostly in a Methodist church. I was taught to love God and to trust in Him. My upbringing has shaped me into the woman that I am today. I like to think of myself as accepting of others, kind-hearted, and friendly. I was raised to love others and to treat others with the respect and kindness that they deserved. Aside from my religious upbringing, a big part of who I am comes from the lessons that I learned from my family. I have 2 hardworking parents who have always done their best to take care of myself and my 2 brothers. My mom stayed at home with my brothers and I until I was in the 6th grade. But she was a working stay-at-home mom, meaning that she never stopped doing things for our family while she was home. My dad taught me to take care of myself and instilled in me the same work ethic that I have always seen from him. I worked as soon as I was able in high school and continued working into college. It was not uncommon for me to work 2 jobs during my undergrad years in hopes of easing the load of expenses put on my parents. My schooling was a little bit different than most of the people I have met over the years. Most of my elementary school years were spent at Tassis, England, a private, all-levels American school in London, England. I rode to and from school in a taxi with a driver named Dan for 2nd grade through 5th grade at Tassis, and then we moved to Texas where I spent the rest of my schooling in KDISD. I attended Beck Junior High and Cinco Ranch High School, graduating in 2007. All throughout school, I was involved in choir or music of some sort, and then in high school, I did swimming, choir, and show choir. I think the social experience that impacted my life the most is my weight loss journey. I spent the majority of my life extremely overweight, and while I tried so hard to be the life of the party, no one really paid attention to me, which made it difficult for me to grow. I think I let my size define me too much. I decided that I had to take control of my life and make the necessary changes to live a long and happy one. I have grown more over the last year than I ever imagined I would. The differences in the way people treat me seem massive. I felt invisible when I was obese, but now I feel truly alive. This experience has changed me because I'm a happier, more confident person now, and others treat me in a way that reflects the new me. While living overseas, I was exposed to a lot of other cultures. My school had people from all over the world because it was an international school, which doubled as a boarding school. This allowed me to make friends from many different countries and backgrounds. Being exposed to this at such a young age helped me to see my peers from other cultures as my equals and not as foreign. As a kindergarten teacher, I'll teach acceptance of all students and teachers. My students will learn to respect one another and to treat others the way that they want to be treated. I want my students to feel that they can embrace and share their culture with their peers, and I will make this happen by creating an environment in which they feel safe to do so.